Hello, I'm Albert Esvander. Welcome to the RBA channel, the go-to place for professionals and creatives transitioning from corporate life to building their online presence via Instagram. In today's video, we're going to talk about Instagram posting frequency. If you've ever wondered how often you should be posting on Instagram, then this video is perfect for you. By the end of this video, you'll learn why perspective is so important to account for when deciding to post, especially if you have high standards and value professional quality. So you can ease into a posting schedule that's right for your following and takes needless stress and anxiety away from you. So, what do I mean by perspective? Well, the most common view when it comes to how often you should be posting on Instagram is that people will tell you to post once a day, twice a day, or that more is always better. The reasoning is that by getting yourself out there more, you increase the probability of gaining exposure, followers, and clients. This is not very encouraging advice, though, if you are always modifying and reshooting images until they look just right, or spending hours trying to craft that perfect caption. It's understandable. While such professionalism, attention to detail, and high standards have served you well in the past, and to get you where you are today, you have to start asking yourself, what's different now that you're transitioning online? Answer: the online community you're building, your audience. For instance, when first starting to grow the Holistic Wellness Reform Balance account, I wanted to give the right information to my audience. So I bombarded them with so much nutritional science references and discussed the latest breakthroughs in the wellness industry, simply because that's what I knew and was good at: research and being detail-oriented. The Instagram account, however, wasn't growing. There's a reason no one reads science textbooks in the first place. You see, my posting had been about proving myself and trying to look impressive, but my core audience were people starting out with a healthy lifestyle, suffering with health issues, and needing practical advice to incorporate in their day-to-day life. It wasn't until I started to examine my standards, stopped pontificating on the high-end science terms, and started addressing practical recipes with nutritional benefits directly related to how to apply these things to my audience's next meal to maintain a healthy lifestyle, because they were running out of ideas for healthy recipes, that we started really growing. I may consider knowing that avocados are a source of healthy fats to be quite cliche, but it could very well be the information needed to transform one of my audience's lives in Reform Balance. Similarly, if this video were targeting digital marketers and seasoned business people, they would not get very much value from this content. But since I am speaking to those just transitioning online, starting to learn about business and the possibilities of doing their own thing, you may not get this information otherwise without having a career in the marketing field or spending lots of money or time on courses. All of this is to say that another perspective to have when it comes to how often you should be posting on Instagram is to get out of your own head and standards and into providing value for your community. By asking how often should I be posting, if the reason is simply because it's been a while and you feel you should post, then that's also motivated by a selfish desire, what you and you alone consider to be a vital detail. Instead of being hard on yourself and posting only from your standards, take your time and consider asking instead, who is this content for? How will it inspire, educate, or entertain them? Will this content make people feel happy, inspired, accepted, or heard? If you feel that what you have in mind to share that, yes, my audience needs to hear this, the sooner the better, then put it out as soon as possible. Even just one of these kinds of posts will serve them better than 100 random posts that look pretty and have flowery language. Otherwise, if no one is getting value from what you post, then you are taking up space. No matter how awesome or valuable you think your posts are, and no matter how often you post such content, you will only be spamming your audience. The numbers game for gaining exposure is still important, but from this perspective, it starts to make sense that instead of just throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks, you're already going to be focusing on your follower needs so that when you do post, you're in an advantageous position to test and hone in on what is most valuable to your audience. So once you find out this information, then is the time to start utilizing your high standards and slowing down your posting pace to best serve your community. Trust me, as long as whatever you post really resonates with your community, it won't matter whether you post 3 times a day or just once a week. So, how often should you be posting? At this point in the video, you've learned how important perspective is in answering this question. That it's however much allows you to post valuable content to your audience. Whatever amount sustainably energizes instead of drains you based on delivering your quality standards. These metrics are far more valuable for systematic Instagram growth than X times a day or week. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, and turn your notification bell on to know when the next video comes along. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.